Nunes dropped the hammer on Hillary Clinton with these 7 words by Gary Mayer for USAPoliticsToday.org. There is only one real scandal about collusion during the 2016 campaign, and it has nothing to do with Donald Trump. During an interview on Fox News' channel, Devin Nunes dropped the hammer on Hillary Clinton with 7 words. Nunes appeared on Hannity to discuss the recent developments in the Russia investigation. He was responding to the Democrats' political memo, which ended up being nothing more than talking points designed to distract from the real scandal. The fact that the FBI used a fake news dossier paid for by the Clinton campaign to spy on the Trump campaign, and make no mistake, it allowed them to spy on the Trump campaign. The warrant allowed the FBI to look at emails and texts while Carter Page was a member of the Trump campaign. Devin Nunes, I just think the American public reject the idea that you can use a secret court, take political dirt from one party and use it against another. I think all Americans agree with that.
Are crimes, in your view, committed here in terms of the FISA application, the role of high-ranking, not rank and file, high-ranking FBI, DOJ, intelligence people, and what does it say about this whole year plus that this country has been consumed with an investigation that apparently has no evidence whatsoever? Should it go away?
Well, look, I think you have, there's a variety of crimes that you have to look at. You have conspiracy would be the largest, it's also the hardest to prove. You have lying and misleading Congress. You have the court that can actually do something if they feel like they were lied to. But the bigger problem here, I think, over all of this, just FISA abuse specifically, is I just think the American public reject the idea that you can use a secret court, take political dirt from one party and use it against another. I think all Americans can agree with that.
Nunes also blasted the Clinton campaign for being the one engaged in collusion. They paid money that was funded to a foreign spy who put together a hoax dossier in order to swing the election. The only collusion that I continue to say that I have seen and we have proof of is that the Democrats hired a former British agent who went to supposed Russians to get dirt on the Trump campaign. It's clear collusion and nobody's investigating it. Isn't that something?
We've had allegation after allegation after allegation, Trump-Russia collusion. Is there any evidence to date of any Trump-Russia collusion of any kind that you or anybody on your committee or anybody in the FBI or Department of Justice or Robert Mueller's investigation has come up with that you have seen?
Not that I've seen. And the only collusion that I continue to say that I have seen and we have proof of is that the Democrats hired a British agent, former British agent, who went to supposed Russians to get dirt on the Trump campaign. I mean, it is collusion, it's clear collusion, and nobody's investigating it, and nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, because the mainstream media is controlled, you see? But more worrisome for Clinton was when Nunes declared that it's clear collusion and no one is investigating it. That was a distinct call for Attorney General Sessions to appoint a special counsel to investigate the real collusion scandal during the 2016 election. Hillary Clinton and the foreign spy who worked with the Russians to try to destroy Trump. Here's the question he posed. If you look at the memo that came out of Chuck Grassley's committee today, Steele gathered much of his information from Russian government sources inside of Russia. So I put the 2 memos together. The new one tonight, yours from Friday. Hillary Clinton paid for Russian propaganda, turned out to be lies, not verified, then used for a FISA warrant. And I'm like, not only was it paid for to manipulate and lie to the American people, but then to spy on an opposition party candidate. Sir, are these crimes committed here? Before we get to Nunes' answer, let's parse what Hannity asked. He refers to this sentence in the Grassley-Graham memo. On the face of the dossier, it appears that Mr. Steele gathered much of his information from Russian government sources inside Russia. There are two ways to read that sentence. One way is that Steele talked to people who work for the government, who shared information they weren't supposed to, in the way that a media outlet might talk to a source in the White House who talks under the cover of anonymity. The other way it can be read is that government officials were using Steele to spread misinformation deliberately. I go with the latter. Do you agree a special counsel should investigate Hillary Clinton for collusion? We've been saying this for God knows how long we've been saying this, but yet Sessions does nothing. Sessions does nothing. So Hillary Clinton is still laughing her butt off at this point. You know, she's got everybody under the sun working for her and against the American people, and it's allowed to continue. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.